This video is sponsored by OneFootball, link at the top of the description, or you can download it off the App Store yourself for free now, Android or iOS. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't use it myself. Exclusive transfer rumours, clips, everything you need to follow football, the beautiful game, get it now. Before we get into this video, I started my YouTube channel to make a difference in pro clubs. As sad as it is, it's a game mode that I absolutely love playing with my friends, and I've just thought since FIFA 13 it could be so much better than it is now. Now, on the cusp of FIFA 20 coming out, we know that there's rumours, and they are just rumours now, but they're strong, that FIFA 20 is going to get a big overhaul, especially in pro clubs. Now, we're going to be seeing loads of different changes to pro clubs that are most likely going to revolutionise the game. I hope so, at least anyway. But for me to be sat here 8 years after I started this channel and uploaded my first video to YouTube, on the cusp of collaborating in a series with some of the biggest creators on the platform in FIFA, I really do have to pinch myself. Shout out to each and every one of you who watch my videos and support. You guys are changing my life, and this is just another big step on this journey we're on. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about everything that you're here to listen to. The biggest FIFA Pro Clubs tournament ever is about to happen. Saturday, 7 PM, Bateson's FIFA Masters Pro Clubs tournament. 3v3 and an absolute madness has happened. Bateson is hosting a Pro Clubs tournament in a similar style to Fortnite Friday, if you guys have seen that, which Keemstar runs. It's a 16-man tournament, 3 players on each team, and I mean, how has this even happened then? I'm teaming up with a member of the SIDEMAN. Bateson and Daily Render were speaking about this idea for a few weeks to have a Pro Clubs tournament, especially now that Foot has died down, and has kindly put me in place as a team captain of Team 11, and I get to select 2 people to play with me in this team against everyone else in the tournament. The people involved must also be a streamer, content creator, or a pro FIFA player. And honestly, without you guys, I would not be here today. The only reason I'm in this tournament is because of all of you tagging me on Twitter. Literally, thank you so much for this opportunity. And somehow we have managed to get a member of the SIDEMAN in my team. Now, we're responsible for getting our own players. This isn't like a lucky draw thing. But who is the mystery player? I mean, we had all of them to choose from. They were all begging me to play. And to be honest, it got kind of sad. And I finally chose Mr. Bazinga. Bazinga is the first player on our team. How did we get Ethan to play? Well, I mean, it's a bit of a madness, like I said. Ben Glander, who is a #United player, an AFC Sidemates player who just, caught a few of my Pro Clubs videos, I think about a year ago. We started linking up and playing some clubs together. You might have seen him on some of our streams. So he's good pals with Ethan. My mate Johnny, XJ, you guys see him on stream all the time, saw that I'd been given the captain role, basically told me to just message Ben. He was like, you might as well message, because we had been seeing Ben post a couple of Pro Clubs clips on Twitter. He was playing with Ethan, they were having a great time doing it, and it was kind of like, well, if they're playing so much clubs, let's just see if you can get Bazinga into the tournament and just really enter with a splash, because I am one of the smaller names in the tournament. There's a lot of big YouTubers in there. Matt HD, Reeve, AJ3, Bateson himself. I could go on and on and on. Itani. There's so many big names in this tournament. So XJ told me to risk it and, just drop Ben a message, who is obviously friends with Bazinga. See if he wanted to fill a spot in, because, Bazinga and Ben have been playing a lot of Pro Clubs, putting clips and tweets out for a couple of weeks now about Pro Clubs, and I was just thinking, if he loves the game mode, well, there's no better opportunity to play in this tournament. Now, I'm kind of one of those people who, I don't try to message everybody. I don't try to sort of beg, quote unquote, for bigger names to collaborate with me, because I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to be collaborating with people with 3 million subscribers. If you look at my follow count, I don't know how this has happened. It was really just persistent nagging from my mates to be like, you've got nothing to lose, just ask. I didn't want Ben to think that I was using him to try and get to someone bigger, because YouTube is a pretty fucked up place for snakes like that. But literally Ben was like, yeah man, of course, I don't care. Ethan loves clubs, let's drop him a message. And within 10, 20, 30 minutes, yeah, he replied like, yeah, I'll do it. At this point, a few people had already reached out to me about playing, and I was obviously getting back to everyone. I didn't really think Bazinga was going to do it. Ethan, I mean, he's a busy guy. Those sort of level of YouTubers don't really touch FIFA anymore, and for good reason. It's awful. Been chatting with Hugh Wizzy, who's just one of the nicest guys I've spoke to in the DMs, and he was saying that he wanted to play in it. I told Hugh that obviously it would be an honour to have him in. I really do watch Hugh's stuff. I find it very, very funny. I always enjoy him on the kickoff and everything that he does. And so it was, yeah, another like sort of, okay, wow, that's crazy that he wants to play in that with us as well. But, you know, I kind of messed up in that situation and was like, yeah, man, it'd be great to have you in. And then got the message from Bazinga about 10 minutes later being like, I'll play. And I was like, okay, now I've literally I've made an error. Like, you don't expect at my size someone like Bazinga to come and be like, yeah, man, I'll play some clubs with you. So, it kind of threw me off, and I had to kind of, you know, let Hugh know that had happened. But Hugh was completely understanding. As soon as I told him that Ethan had messaged me, he put like, he totally got it, and I was just shitting myself that Hugh was going to think I was a dick. So that was completely my fault, and I had to apologise to Hugh, and thankfully he understood. He knows that as well as I do, having someone like Ethan as big as he is on the channel and for pro clubs is just massive. It was a real pinch myself moment. I mean, I've been watching the SIDEMAN for such a long time, and my channel is obviously growing, but it's nowhere near those levels. It's just total goals to be at that sort of level on YouTube. But we've done it! And we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you guys watching, liking the videos, commenting, and especially over on Twitter as well, dropping those likes and comments on everything to do with Bateson. Bateson would literally tweet about something completely random, and you guys would be commenting if you don't have World of JCC in the club series, and 20, 30 likes a tweet. I mean, I was like, what is going on here? This is madness from you all. And now we're teaming up with a member of the SIDEMAN, Ethan. We've been chatting in the DMs. He seems like the sound guy, so looking forward to Saturday playing with him. Now, the third member of my team, most of you will know him, is Shells, okay? One of the best pro clubs players, and in my opinion, the best pro clubs attacker that I've ever seen. He's unreal, right? You guys have seen what he does on the PS4 side of things. He's a FUT Pro player as well, so he ticks 2 boxes for us. Man City esport player, and he couldn't really be a nicer guy, so it's great to help him and give him that opportunity to be in this tournament, show his skills off, and hopefully network as well. Literally unbelievable. The only negative is that it's on Xbox, and I have nothing against the console. I'm just mainly a PlayStation player, so I don't even really have a pro on the Xbox. I've been grinding with Rodinio and a couple of other mates, Ben Glander as well, just trying to get the pro up for Saturday, because literally he's like level 12, and I'm trying to win a competition here for you guys. The tournament is Saturday 7 PM. It's a best of 2. Originally it was a best of 3, but I kind of thought that was too many games, so got in contact with Bateson and just kind of let him know that might really go on. You know, it might start at 7 and end at like 2 AM, which is just too long for people to be stay tuned. So we're doing best of 2, and you can see the groups and how it all works. There's a loser bracket, and if you fall out of the first game, you lose, or the second or third, you go into this loser bracket, and then it's a best of 1, and then you can meet in the final again. So it's a cool system. I'm sure I'll explain more at the start of the live stream, but make sure you are subscribed to the channel for 7 PM Saturday. Turn your notifications on. It's gonna be massive for clubs. Like, I can't remember the last time something as big as this happened for pro clubs. We've seen LAN events. We spoke about them in Poland, in Portugal recently. This is something that is, you know, closer to home for us, and it is gigantic. Not only is there a pro clubs tournament on YouTube that involves so many of the biggest creators in the FIFA scene. You've got SIDEMAN member Ethan, you've got Bateson, you've got Age, this goes on and on. You've got all the pros involved. Kurt is involved. It's going to be great to see Kurt play. I mean, this is massive for clubs, and I just hope that it goes well. If it does go well, Bateson's already publicly said he'd love to do more over the summer. Do one, you know, every couple of weeks, every week, I don't know. Expand it to a 5v5. You know, I was pushing for a 4v4 at first. I thought 4v4 would be the perfect numbers to do. But we'll see how the 3v3 goes. I have to play in any, because you lot voted and said that the pro players weren't allowed to. So obviously we can't be sticking Bazinga in any. So you got me in any, Shells up front, Bazinga probably up front with him or in cam or something. And hopefully we can do us proud. As I said, we got the excuses in nice and early. We are PS4 players, so my pro is going to be maximum level 86, something like that. I don't have time to play it all day, every day and get him up. Who are you guys most excited about seeing? And to be honest, no long-winded outros about subbing, liking the video, all that stuff. Thank you. We would not be in this position if it wasn't for you guys. It's ridiculous. Stuff like this for YouTubers my size can be genuinely life-changing, making these connections. So thank you so much for just spreading the name, spreading us out there and telling people about what we do. I have a feeling the next year is going to be kind of crazy. Yeah, I think so. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all Saturday. It's going to be mad. It is going to be mad.